is Jessica. I'm a librarian here at WMPL. Today I'm going to talk about Me and Earl and the Dying Girl by Jesse Andrews. So Jesse Andrews, the author of this book, is actually more well known as a screenplay writer. He not only wrote this book, but he wrote the screenplay to the accompanying movie by the same name. We recently discussed this book in our book discussion group and watched the movie, and people found the movie to be just as good, if not maybe even a little better than the book, which says a lot about him as an author. The story is about Greg. Greg is a senior in high school, and he is just basically trying to get through high school. He doesn't want to belong to a group. He doesn't want to make a name for himself. He wants to lay low, get through high school, and get on with the rest of his life. So he's kind of a quiet, shy guy. He says that he has the face of a gopher. So anyway, one day Greg is at home and his mother comes into his room and says, "Greg, I have terrible news. Your friend Rachel has leukemia." And while Greg is very, upset for Rachel, he's also like, "Mom, she's not really my friend. We haven't known each other for a long time, and it's not like we've kept up with each other, and I don't know what you want me to do with this information." And she says, "I want you to call her, and I want you to go over there, and I want you to cheer her up." And he's just really opposed to this idea. He doesn't want to do it. He thinks it's awkward. It's like, "Hey, I hear you're dying of cancer, so now let's hang out," right? And so, but because his mother makes him, he does. And what happens is they really form this genuine friendship. He and Rachel spend a lot of time together. In addition to this storyline of Rachel having leukemia, we know that Greg has this interesting hobby where he remakes old classic films into new films. And they're awful. Like, they're terrible films. They're so terrible that he refuses to show anyone them. His partner in crime is Earl, and while it's clear that Earl is his friend, even though he claims he doesn't have any friends, he refers to Earl as his co-worker. They have a very formal relationship. So they make these classic films together and show no one. And of course, Rachel finds out about them. And then Rachel gets to see one, and she really enjoys them. And they sort of become her entertainment as she's going through her treatment and going through this terrible time in her life. It's a really good movie and book. It's really funny. It has been compared to The Fault in Our Stars, so if you've read that one, this may sound familiar, but it's different. For me, it was different. I think it's a more realistic look at illness and at the surrounding family members and support system, and what the position that they're sort of put in to help this person through their sickness. I hope you'll check this one out. It's interesting, sweet, funny, sad. It's really a great one. Me and Earl and the Dying Girl by Jesse Andrews.